So, good morning. Today we are going to be looking at science and the public, or in the community. For this, I will be making a vodcast, I believe it's called, where I'll be interviewing Leah Oliver, who is a maths student. Now, one of the main points in this is that it's not to be with someone associated with science. Now, for this, I have specifically said science is including biology, physics, and chemistry, because there's a little difficulty, but I'll explain that coming up. Okay, so to start with, we looked at the report by the Wellcome Trust. They basically wanted to see how science and the community kind of merged together and how they got on, and how things were, how different concepts were relayed and how news and science and stuff was getting out to the community. So I decided to copy what they did, and they put out a survey of which I have put up all the details, and all the questions that I put out should be on this blog, should be above right now. And you can actually take the survey if you like. I've taken in the results, so it's not going to make that much of a difference, but go ahead, give it a shot and see how you think you compare to others. Some of the facts were quite interesting. Quite a lot pretty much the same. Interests in science, percentage wise, everyone was quite interested in science. Let's have a wee look. Topical issues, things like health issues, where both were pretty much 50%. People were interested in the health. Medical discoveries, again, pretty similar. Education was pretty similar again. Hold on, come on mouse, why not working? Yeah, all the results are above, so if you fancy having a wee look, they should be up there. If I'm honest, it's pretty much similar. There are a couple of wee differences, but not anything too noticeable. I've been through everything. So it's just kind of backing up the questions that they found, and all of the research that they put into it. I've also found that pretty much myself. In terms of limitations, there were quite a few. I'll just have a wee look for my... Come on mouse, why are you not working? Here we are. Limitations. People were getting confused as to what a science counted as, because we were told to pick someone who is not employed or involved in science or education. So I've taken that as someone who doesn't study science or doesn't study education. I've then had to limit science down again as to biology, physics, and chemistry. I had people asking, does maths count as a science? Yeah, it does, but in this aspect I'm not going to count it. Geography, yes, again, sort of, but I'm not going to count it. And the same with nursing as well, was another one that came up a couple of times. So I just said to all those people wanting to take part in the questionnaire, go for it. I'm not going to say that what you're doing is not a science, so just kind of go for it and help me out if you can. So to round it off, all of the details of the results are above. Have a wee look, have a wee gander, just kind of see where the differences lie, where there are similarities, but they're pretty much similar if I'm honest. I will be doing the vodcast next, so stay tuned. And thank you very much for listening. This has been Niall for Science, and hopefully speak to you again soon. Bye!